Alright, let's talk about the news from today, June 18th, 2018. The first item on the news for today is the news coming from Instagram, from Michael Ansel, the creator of Beyond Good and Evil. It looks like the beta is not coming out till late 2019, which is weird, honestly. It seems like the game was announced prematurely in 2017. 3 years is going to be until the possible release in 2020. And who even says that the beta is actually coming out in late 2019? It might not even come out by then, and that means the game is even delayed further than 2020. I don't blame Ubisoft Montpellier, the developer of this game, for that. They're probably working on this really hard, and the project of this magnitude is going to take a long time. But I do blame Ubisoft as a publisher for announcing this game this early. I really think that developers and publishers alike should keep at least 2 years between announcements and release, instead of the 3 or 4 or 5 years separating like the way it is right now. This really should not be a thing anymore, with developers and publishers announcing games 3, 4, even 5 years before the release of the game. It should at most be about 2 years, kind of like how God of War got released this year and it was announced in 2015, and Spider-Man as well. The second item on the news today comes from WHO, the World Health Organization. Say that gaming disorder is now a mental health condition. But it seems like they don't have as much research behind it. So I don't know what they're talking about here. They're saying that, if you play games for a long time, then you have a gaming disorder and it's also a mental health condition. It doesn't seem like they actually can say substantially what this is about. How can they actually identify someone that has this disorder? This can be a problem for someone who plays games from the moment they wake up to the moment they go to sleep, without any care for work, family, and other stuff like taking care of themselves. But there can be a lot worse than that. There can be gambling addiction, there can be a drug addiction, alcohol addiction. And so gaming can be good in that regard, and that someone can avoid possible destructive habits. So for now, I'm not putting too much weight on this news. I'm going to keep on playing games and enjoying them. Now I want to talk about the game that I've been playing. I've been playing The Evil Within 2. Last week and until now, I've been playing the game. I played the first Evil Within, I didn't enjoy it very much. I particularly didn't like the third-person action in the game, and I thought it wasn't as scary or thrilling as it was cheesy. I had reservations regarding the second stint of this game, but after Tango Gameworks added a first-person mode, I was intrigued. I picked up the game and fell in love. I especially like the survival elements alongside the atmospheric and dark world. I'll play the game on survival mode, which is basically a normal mode, and I'm about 10 hours into the game, currently at chapter 12. The scarcity of resources make you pay attention to how you approach enemies as well as understand the crafting system, as it is essential to survival. As much as I like the game, I wouldn't have paid full price for it, and I picked this one up for $15, and I don't regret it. So I'm just going to keep playing this game for a couple more days until I beat it, and move on to the next game in my backlog that seems endless at this point. I hope you really enjoyed the show. This is the first episode of the 5 Minute Gaming News Show. I'm not perfect at this, so I hope you give me some feedback.